All right, welcome back into the Yoop Scoop. I'm Tor Thorne in this morning for Rebecca Bartlemay, and joining me is a very special guest, Maureen McFadden, Senior Services Manager for the City of Marquette. How are you doing this morning?
I'm great. It's fantastic.
Great to have you. Appreciate you joining us.
Yes.
Bright and early.
Yes, bright and early, but that's even better. So.
Yeah, exactly. So you are here to discuss National Senior Center Month that's going on this September. Can you just start maybe with a little bit of an overview? What's the month all about? Why is it so important to highlight these services?
So it's really important to highlight these services because the Surgeon General actually says it best. One of the leading causes of, unfortunately, premature death in our country is social isolation. And one of the best ways to combat that is through a local community center or senior center. And I believe that our senior centers here in Marquette County are the operation for community health at its finest. And so what we do here in Marquette County, we have 4 local senior centers in partnership with Aging Services. And we get to provide social work services and programming and things that keep people connected, keep them healthy, and keep them living independently in their own homes.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, you talk about the social isolation element of that. I assume coming out of COVID especially, that's been a big thing, just getting people reconnected, more involved with others in the community?
Yeah, getting people, we have one of the fastest aging populations in the state of Michigan. And in Marquette County alone, we've seen a 16% increase since the 2010 census. So we have a really large population of individuals living in our local communities that are over the age of 50. And one thing that COVID taught us, and one thing about being a Yooper is, we're Yooper strong, we have to take care of each other. But that's what your local senior center is also here to do. We're here to connect those resources for you, get you socializing, and get you connected to the resources you need.
So that's great. You talk about the different locations across the county. Are there similar programs across each of them? Are there individual things that maybe set them apart from each other? Anything like that?
Oh, I love that question. So we do have 4 independent senior centers. There's the City of Marquette Senior Center. There's the Negaunee Senior Center, Ishpeming, and then the Forsyth or Gwynn Senior Center. We do provide similar type services like social work services that are specific to our areas. And then we all provide a lot of robust programming. However, some of it is different. And so what we try to do is work together with those funding sources. So if I'm providing something at my center that someone from Negaunee wants to come to, they can do that.
Okay.
And vice versa. So Negaunee has big trips, Ishpeming has day programs and day trips, Gwynn has a wonderful gym and a wonderful Merry Mixers program, and then we have really unique programming at our center as well.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
One of the things that was interesting just reading about what you guys do is financial resources, financial management resources. Can you talk about that? Why is that important to provide for people?
Well, we have people living on fixed incomes, right? And we want to make sure that they get the bang for every buck that they have, especially with costs going up and whatnot. So at our centers, we have caseworker staff or social worker staff that provide things like Medicare or Medicaid counseling, depending on the center you live, or we partner with UpCap for that service. We also provide, in partnership with AARP, free tax preparation in the spring. Last year alone, our center served over 500 people for that service. So it really matters to come and get your Medicare reviewed, get your taxes done, or if you just need help making sense of the weird bills you're getting in the mail, please let us know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And if people want to get involved, is there a certain way they should connect online? Should they come in person? Do you have a preference between that?
We always, for our center, we always encourage people to call us, Marquette Senior Center, 906-228-0456. Okay. Most of the centers operate that way. People can schedule an appointment based on what they need. But of course, they can stop into our centers. Most of us love to give a tour. And then we all have newsletters as well that we send out, and we can get that information right to the people.
Okay, great. And then one other thing I wanted to talk about, Alzheimer's Walk is something that is coming up. Can you tell us about that? What's going on with that?
Yeah, so actually there's going to be 2 walks. There's going to be one on, I believe, Friday, September 26th, if I'm getting that date right, in Ishpeming, and that's going to be their West End Warriors Walk. So you can contact the Ishpeming Senior Center for that information. We love supporting the West End. And then there's going to be the traditional walk here in Marquette on Saturday, September 27th. You can contact me at the Marquette Senior Center if you want to join us for that. But we really want to support the Alzheimer's Association and, you know, their purpose of finding a cure and coming together to support, you know, individuals living with the disease.
Okay, great. All right, well, thanks so much. Great information to get out there. We appreciate you joining us.
Great, thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more My UP Mornings coming up after this break.